Let's do Eddie Hearn.
Yes, let's.
And Ryan Garcia's dad in probably one of the shortest hate fests.
That's wonderful.
In recorded history. Here's the clip.
Big respect to Ryan Garcia. He was amazing. I thought, well done. Oh, really? F*** you.
You. F*** you. My son, you piece of shit.
What are you talking about?
You know you're a piece of shit. And that's what you get.
Really?
Now what are you going to say?
I'm going to say...
Luke Campbell?
Luke Campbell.
And Devin Haney? You. Now who you got? Who do you got?
Jerron Ennis.
Who?
Jerron Ennis.
How about Pitbull?
You know he's good. Jerron Ennis is good.
They're all good.
Respect. It was a good performance.
Sorry.
I know you're emotional.
Man, sorry.
Listen, it's a sport. When you win,
I know,
I give you all the respect in the world.
Okay, give Ryan the respect.
I just told him.
You did?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
This is how we work.
Sorry.
Don't worry. I respect you. I accept your apology.
Thank you.
No problem.
So what was the background exactly?
It's the Devin Haney fight.
Yeah.
So
which was last
Garcia,
about a month ago, wasn't it?
He missed the weight initially for the fight, so the world title's then not at stake. He was pretty nuts in the build-up to it. Failed a drugs test afterwards as well, that he's appealing. And, seems to be going through some sort of borderline breakdown. Looking at
he said he's retiring now, isn't he?
Yeah. There's a lot going on in Ryan's head, I would say.
Okay.
But this is sort of the second or third
Apples
time.
and trees and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. So I would argue the exact opposite with his dad, but I don't think there is a lot going on in his head. But I think that this is sort of the second or third time that Eddie's promoted a fighter who's been beaten by Ryan. So Ryan's dad has walked past and basically gone, yeah, it's about time you started giving my boy props.
Which he had been doing, 2 seconds previously.
Yeah, absolutely. And the speed with which Eddie just tells him to fuck off.
Oh, and it's a good fuck off as well.
Oh, yeah. Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So good.
And then his old man, Ryan's old man, in a classic. We don't see enough of that. It's a very South American thing.
Yeah.
Grabs his cock and balls.
Yes.
You
very rarely
happen
see
enough,
that
I would
in
say.
the UK.
You don't see it enough, certainly.
No, you don't see it enough. You're right.
Do you know what you see a lot in Britain?
What?
Is teenage boys walking around with their hands down their trousers.
That's true, yeah, in a
cupping
tracksuit.
themselves in a tracksuit, which is a different thing.
Yeah.
Because this is over the trousers, over the jeans, whatever he's wearing, and he just grabs his cock and balls and goes, fuck
From
you.
my mind, that the hands down the trousers thing, is that not gun-related, sort of in the American culture that initially sort of comes from? Is it not sort of you're hiding a weapon?
Well, maybe.
I seem
down
to be
there.
rash.
Yeah.
My small caliber Derringer is if no one's concerned. Well, you know what's on here, mate, didn't you? A fucking tiny gun. A small gun.
Tiny penis. That's what I got
I mean
down
gun. I mean penis.
here. A really small penis.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You're not going to rob a bank with that, are you? Look at it. No chance.
Not a chance. But yeah, grabbing your nut, it feels like a very offensive gesture.
Yeah.
Grabbing your nuts at someone and thrusting.
Yeah. But then, and then when they...
It's an intensifier, isn't it?
And then Eddie sort of is open to, it sounds like open to arranging a good fight. Or
he chucks out another opponent's name.
The next thing is his old man does a 180.
Yeah, he's got a great idea.
Yeah, immediately walks up to Eddie, and then I'll tell you what's really clever with this as well.
Yeah,
is they shake hands, it's all done and dusted.
Yeah,
and Eddie went, "Thanks for apologising."
Yeah.
Even though he hadn't actually said that,
he's never apologised.
Yes,
at any
mate,
point.
that's a lovely little.
Yeah, thanks for saying sorry for being a dickhead.
Yeah, I don't get right. It's gone to it's gone to a different level now. All the shit before boxing.
Garcia had been mad in the build-up to that, just saying how much he was going to really want to hurt him. And
but then when you see boxers, we've all now lived through... It was different, I suppose, when you were seeing boxers on TV. And so when this shit was going on in the 80s and 90s, when I think that they started to get quite bad then, I think. I might be wrong, right?
Yeah.
We hadn't seen those
Frazier
boxers
was
retire,
bad.
right? It was bad, but
it was really bad.
But now we've seen those people retire. So now we see Eubank sitting down with Nigel Benn, right? we now see like Evander Holyfield hanging out with Mike Tyson, right?
Yes.
You know that they're blokes who are in the same business.
Yeah.
They've got very similar backgrounds. They got an awful lot more in common than they got not in common.
Yes.
And they're mates. So you
Yes.
you now think, well, okay, it's almost like wrestling. I now know all the pre-fight is usually bullshit. So why do we keep doing it?
I think some of it is, some of it isn't.
Yeah.
I think with Ben and Eubank, they both had, the Gerald McClellan fight or the Michael Watson fight. So the consequence of boxing is probably foremost in their minds as well as...
Especially Eubank, I always get the impression.
Yeah. I think the things that you then say have less value. Do you know what I mean? In retrospect.
Yeah.
Because
I just never liked the trash talking thing, and they always shake hands after a fight.
I don't see the need for it, but it does build and sell better than people being
Does it,
nice
though?
to each other.
It does.
I
It
think
must
it
do, I
does, yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, I think it does.
okay.
I think Groves and Froch genuinely did dislike each other, and they're mates now.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah.
the one that I was
God,
around...
that one interview with him.
Yeah.
Where Froch pulls Groves down
Oh,
towards him.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awful.
That's a
isn't it?
great interview, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
With Johnny Nelson. Yeah.
but those bits do work, don't they? Because you remember them. So, like, Tony Bellew was amazing at it. He was really, really good at
Yeah.
getting people wound up or getting a fight as a result of... Like, the fights he had against David Hay, there's no way that people should have bought those fights to the level that they did, because Tony was, coming towards the end of his career, but still good. David was, operating on one shoulder. People
Yeah.
shouldn't have even invested in those. But because of the way he built those up, people made him a multimillionaire. Happy days.
He, what he did with Nathan Cleverly as well. Nathan, is a really clever bloke. He's got a maths degree and but he just couldn't compete at that stuff.
No, absolutely not.
And it was, it was
But
embarrassing.
he'd really get into him, and then you'd see Tony 10 minutes later, and perfectly, like they said about Ali when he sort of got his heart rate up and then straight back down again.
Yeah.
Tony exactly the same. Could be irate or steamingly irate, and then perfectly fine 3 minutes later.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're like, I like that.
Yeah.
I love that ability because I don't have that. I have irate and then staying irate for a long time, and then dwelling on irate,
These
and then
are
waking
the
up in the night thinking about irate and things I should have said whilst irate.
Yeah. I'm very... I fly off the handle, then I come down pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you could do boxing trash talk and it not impact on you at all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
I get very animated with things and stuff and things that don't work.
Yeah, or you against a laptop, I could sell.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn could put that on, 100%.
But it never lasts. I do fly off the handle, and then I'm okay then. But like with Kelly, she'll simmer for days if she's angry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
She's a
so.
simmerer.
Yeah,
Once
And what's the matter? Nothing. What's the matter? Nothing. And then I'll find out days later what the matter
What you
was,
did.
and what the matter still is.
Yeah.
More importantly. Yeah. And I can't address it because I don't know what it is.
yeah.
Whereas I'll sort of fly off the handle about stuff.
Mike, you know.
And then I'm all right. But then, because it's done in my mind then, right?
About 10 seconds.
Do you?
Yeah.
But
I've
I then
never
think
seen you fly off the handle.
I expect everyone else to be like that then.
It's all
So if I fly off the
based.
handle about something daft, and then like 10 seconds later, I'll say, I'll start being daft or, give Kelly a kiss or whatever. What are we doing? I said, that's done now. That's all sorted.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So no, you can't
Fuck
because
off.
you've been speaking to Kelly.
Fuck off and don't touch me.
Exactly that, yeah. My house bugged. It's done. I should know it's done for you.
Yeah,
You don't
you
decide
twat.
when it's done for everybody else.
That's not how it works. That's not how life... Mike switched it off, has he? Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
Yes, Izzy would be the same. She's like, yeah, but you might have reset to normal, but I remembered what was said. I still remember what was said 5 minutes ago. Do you?
Yeah.
I don't.
Huh. I do. Let me replay it for you.
Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Come on.
Come on, we all said
Boring.
things. I said
Come
things.
on,
We all
stop.
said things.
I said
What's going
things,
on
you heard
Hungary?
things.
Yeah, you heard things.